you all here today to tell you about What's In. The online portal is your favorite local businesses, their promotions, and special in-store items. But before I tell you more about what we did, I'd like to take you back to where we started. So meet Dan. He's one of our partners. He owns a small supplement store down on Princess Street near Kings. He has two major issues. Number one, it's expensive for him to communicate with his customers. He's not really sure which media channels to use. And number two, he has a limited budget for stocking inventory. It's very expensive for him to carry a lot of SKUs. So now, meet Tanya. This is his customer. She's got two major problems. For one, she receives too much advertising. 2 inches of flyers shows up at her door every week, and she can't be bothered to sort through these to find the information that she needs to make better purchasing decisions. And she has a lot of special needs for items that she can't get in the stores in Princess Street. So she's actually forced to shop online for these special products. So from these problems, we've created What's In. So it's an online portal in your favorite local businesses, their promotions, and special order items. So the business pain point, customer communications. What our platform allows them to do is reach the right customers at the right time and on the right device. This is bridging the mobile frontier for small business. And on the customer side, they receive too much advertising. So what our platform is, it's anti-spam. It will only bring you the deals that you explicitly want to receive. And it's not advertising. Instead, we reframe this issue in terms of how can we get customers the information that they need to make better purchasing decisions. And the second business pain point that we've highlighted is it's very expensive to carry a lot of inventory. So growing the number of SKUs imposes costs on the business. So with the What's In virtual store, what businesses can do is they can offer items for sale that they can get through their suppliers but don't currently have in stock. And for customers, what this means is businesses that they care about can get the items that they need and want. So let's put this all together. How does it all work? One of our partners, Trailhead, logs into What's In. They populate What's In at Trailhead. Their customers can then log into What's In or just view their page and find out what's in at Trailhead. The customers can then go in a store and make purchases for in-store items. This is one cycle, and this is the consumer side of our platform. No money's exchanged hands, but we're okay with that. How we make our money is right here. So if the customer sees an item that currently isn't in at Trailhead, they can make a purchase in the What's In virtual store. That's where we make our revenue. So we charge a 10% transaction fee. So in an $800 kayak, that's $80 revenue for What's In. That item is then the money's released to Trailhead. The remainder is $720, and they order the item. The customer then goes into the store and picks up the kayak. The cost of us delivering this are 2.9% transaction fee on the total amount of the purchase. That's through Stripe. And we give our sales reps a 40% commission, and that's a flat commission with no base salary. So on that one transaction, What's In, we take around $25. So now I'm sure you're thinking, we're in the online deal space. There's a ton of competition out there. And we agree. We're going up against the likes of Amazon, which is creating a hub for anything you could ever want. We also compete against substitute products such as Shopify, which create products similar to our virtual store option. We go up against flyer aggregators. So these are applications such as Flyerflow, 3D, and Shopwise, which bring all your deals that you want into one place. And up against group buy sites such as Groupon, Buytopia, and these lure our customers away with big discounts. But in spite of all this competition, I'm here today to tell you why we will succeed. And in fact, why we will win in such a crowded market space. At the beginning of this summer, we called ourselves Team Win. Half jokingly, but mostly because we brought this mentality forward that if we created a win for the businesses we serve, we create a win for their customers. And only when we created those two things would that in turn create a win for us. We carried this mentality forward, and when we serve our businesses, they are our partners, not customers. I'll touch on why that's so important very shortly. Secondly, we only do meaningful content. So you only receive the deals and promotions that you want when you're on What's In. Nothing else. And this differentiates us from all the competition. Third point, network effects. So once we have a large established base of businesses, and users on the platform, it'd be very difficult for somebody else to come in, offer similar value, and move all of those off of our platform. We also have a very scalable model. So we demonstrated this by successfully implementing What's In Kingston and moving it to Brockville and Belleville as well. And lastly, it's our team mentality. These guys sitting right here, we all have the mentality that we need to build, test, break, iterate, and repeat, and find what works. We're defining a new space as a company. There is no book on what works, but we're going to find it. So here's our Kingston experience look so far. When we started going out and collecting our business partners, we started with around 100 leads, and that translated into 10 partnerships for us. But over the last month, that's grown into 29 partners. And the best part is, we have organic sales that are emerging from the marketplace. So we've had 3 businesses approach us so far, asking to be on the platform. And we can only anticipate that over time, that amount will grow, because our reputation precedes us. And now my favorite part, how we acquire users. So as I said before, the businesses we serve are our partners, not customers. Besides the guerrilla marketing techniques that we use to let people know about what's in, our businesses champion the site for us. So we've received 5 social media pushes so far from businesses in Kingston. We've got around 1,000 followers on each of their social media channels. And every single business that we have has this flyer in their front door or by their point of sale till, telling customers that if they want to find out what's in at Felicity and Fritz, this is the place to go. So now all this is being brought to you by a wonderful team. Very diverse in our backgrounds, 2 commerce grads, 1 engineer, 1 computer scientist, with previous experience ranging from software development at IBM, project management at Imperial Oil, I myself owning a roofing company, and Basil doing foreign exchange trading at Citibank. And this has led us through the first stage of our company, which we call creation. So technically, we're set. The site is ready to go and is built. We have 29 initial partnerships, and we've discovered what our business model is. We've had 1,100 unique visits so far. But come September, things are going to change. So 3 of us are pursuing full-time corporate jobs, but this makes sense for the business as it is. For one, we can't afford to be a cash burden on the business as it stands right now. We have no revenue. The experience that we're going to get makes sense for us where the business is right now. So Danny's going back to project management, Steven's going into mobile app development at Extreme Labs, and I myself am going to work in big data analytics at Capital One. Sorry, just gotta catch my breath. Okay. So Basil's sticking around full time to work as the Salesforce manager for What's In. And this leads us into the next phase of our company. So this is the growth phase. This is when we need a sales force to simply go out, recruit businesses, and build a virtual online storage for us. And this is why we've gone out, we've already started to hire a sales team, technical developer, we've got 2 advisory members on the board. So the sales team that you see there, they have their own respective areas, and we hope to add to that over time. The technical developer, that's Steven's brother, he's a rising computer science star here at Queen's University as well, so keeping us geographically located. And the advisory board that you can see there, Paul is overseeing the development of several major startups. Ken Wong actually was an advisor on the board of Red Flag Deals, a fairly prominent Canadian deal site. And how does this all play out? So the way that we built our revenue projections is based on 10% of our businesses' transactions being special orders. This is based on both consulting field reports and through discussions with our partners. We've estimated what's in capture of 5%. And then our cost of delivering this is based on a 40% sales commission. So that's for the first year that one of our salespeople signs up the business. 10% sales commission after that, and then server costs of $20 per month. As you can see here, these are expansion targets. This is how we plan to scale up the business over time, targeting smaller city centers first, because it's geographic penetration, which is critical to our business. And this is how the number of businesses will look month to month going forward. And that number 5,000 you see there at the end, it's large, but it's based on having 30 salespeople on board. So how does this all translate into revenue and profit forecasts? By the end of this, on those 5,000 businesses, we'll anticipate having around $400,000 in monthly revenue, and that's going to lead to us having over $200,000 in profits. So the ask. We need $25,000 to go out, hire a sales force. This isn't the actual payment of the sales force, but rather covering the costs we need to travel out and interview these individuals. We also need it for marketing and training materials. And this will see us through our $20,000 cash crop that we anticipate until we're liquid as a business. But before I leave you guys today, I'd like to leave you with a future vision of our business. So this last stage of the business, which I alluded to when we started, we've done flight. So as the business continues to grow, we anticipate that the founders will reemerge and work on the business full time. We never plan to leave, but we need to go learn some stuff and make sure we have enough money to move forward. Our vision is to become the primary hub where people make their day-to-day purchasing decisions.